I'm Karie-Lee. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to learn one of those old standard tap steps that should be in everybody's repertoire. It's called Shuffle Off to Buffalo. So grab your tap shoes and let's get started. I am so happy to be back. I took a couple of weeks off doing videos to have COVID. It was not fun. I don't recommend it. Wear your masks, stay safe, and I hope that you're all healthy anyway. It's good to be back on 2 feet and tap dancing again. So today's step is right up there with the time step, with a standard thing that should be in your repertoire. You'll see it showing up in choreography all the time, and it's a lot of fun to do and pretty easy. So you want to start off thinking about where is your weight, as in any tap step. You're shifting your weight around. Where's it going? How are you getting there? So for Shuffle Off to Buffalo, basically you're just shifting your weight from your right foot to your left foot. Right, left. And there's a little air in between, kind of a jumping from one foot to the other. And technically, in tap terms, that is called a leap. Doesn't mean that you have to get way up in the air, just a little height from one foot to the other. So weight goes right and left. Now, as you're shifting your weight back and forth, there are, of course, other things that your legs do. This one's going out to the side. This one comes across the front. Out to the side, across the front. And when you bring your leg across the front, make sure that it's not, this is a parallel passe, you're going to be turned out. So take your knee to your side and make sure that you don't keep flexing your foot. You try to point as you come up. Okay, so we've got the weight shifting, we've got our legs going in the right direction. Next thing we're going to do is add the tap sounds, which turns it into a tap step. To keep it simple, you can keep just jumping onto your right foot, and your left foot then shuffles. Jump on your left and the right foot comes across. So it's jump, shuffle, right shuffles, right, left, right, left. And the hand position is generally out like this. Okay, one more, and I keep nodding my head. I don't think you have to do it as much as I just was doing it. Then one more thing that you can add, you can just do that step, shuffle, hop, step, shuffle, hop, right, left, right, left. That is definitely a full-on Shuffle Off to Buffalo, but if you want to put one more sound in there, you can brush, step, shuffle, left, right. Add a little brush before you step down on your right foot. And that's either called, my dance teacher, Miss Peggy, called that a brush step. And that's to let you know that your weight is going onto it. You're stepping on it. It's also known as a flap. Flap. Okay? So, flap, shuffle, hop, flap, shuffle, hop, flap, shuffle, hop. This is what that looks like with your hand out. Let's do Shuffle Off to Buffalo to the left now. So you're going to jump onto your left, shuffle right, and left foot comes across. So we're going left, right, add a shuffle, bring your leg up, shuffle, leg up, shuffle, leg. And if you want to add the flap, it would be flap left, flap, shuffle, hop, flap. I'm going to give you a close-up of my feet so that you can really see all the flapping and shuffling. So just looking at what our weight does, we go right, left, right, left, right, left. Then we add the right shuffle. This foot comes across. Right, shuffle left, right foot across. Jump right, shuffle left, right foot across. Now the last thing that we'll add in is, before I step on my right foot, I flap. So, flap, shuffle, hop. All right, flap, shuffle, hop. Let's try it on the left. So adding everything in, flap, shuffle, hop, cross. So let's try it just a few times through. We'll go a couple times to the right and then a couple times to the left. Slowly. 5, 6, 7, 8. Flap, shuffle, hop. Good. And if we had more space, it is a step that generally travels across toward a sideway direction. I am kind of doing it in place because I don't have much room. But let's now try a few to the left. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Flap, shuffle, hop. Flap, shuffle, hop. Flap, shuffle, hop. Flap, shuffle, hop. Good. Now one more thing I'm going to teach you before I go on to put this into a little routine is there's a sort of break step that will help you get from going right with the buffalo to transition to going left seamlessly. So generally you go to the right for 3, a 1, 2, 3, just flap, ball change. And a ball change is just step, step, step. Now my weight is on my right foot, my left leg is free, and I can do the same thing now going to the left without stopping. Flap, shuffle, hop. 3, flap, ball change, and right. Flap, ball change, and left, 2. And now you're doing shuffle off to buffalo. So now we were going to learn how to put that step into a fun and simple dance routine. I like props are fun. I've got my dancing cane here, which is black with the white tips in honor of Fred Astaire, my hero. I'm also going to wear my derby, which Fred usually wore a top hat, but a derby looks better on me. So if you don't have a dancing cane, you can use any kind of other cane. You can use an umbrella. You can use a yardstick. Is about the same length. So if you want to grab one of those, and then you can use a hat, or you can just pretend the hat because I'm not really doing anything with it except at the end I'm going to grab the brim of my hat. Plus I think it looks good with a cane. So we start off with what we just did, 3 shuffle off to buffaloes, starting on the right foot, a 1, 2, 3, flap, ball change, which is your break, and gets you going back on your left foot, but we're only going to do 2 to the left, a 1, 2, and then just step, step, stomp. So it's a break, but because we only did 2 buffaloes, you take it slower. Now, in all of these parts of the choreography, you should be up on your toes. A step means using your toes. Heel is something separate. And this last bit involves something called a stomp. Step, step, stomp. And that just highlights the difference between walking on your toes and letting your heel come down, and it's all one sound. You put it down together. No separation between the heel and the toe. Okay, so to review, without music, we're going to do 3 shuffle off to buffaloes to the right with a flap ball change, 2 shuffle off to buffaloes to the left with a step, step, stomp. Let's try that slowly. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Flap, shuffle, step. 2, 3. Flap, ball change, and left. 2. 2, step, step, stomp. Good, fun and easy. Let's try it with the music, just that much. The tempo, for learning purposes, we'll do it a little bit slower, and then when we know what we're doing, we'll do it up to tempo. Let's see if I can count us in. It's kind of hard to catch. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, full lap, step, step. 2, step, step, stomp. Fun, easy. Remember to have your cane in 2 hands in front of you during the shuffle off to Buffalo. The next part of the song, it goes, I want to croon with my honey, I'll spoon. I want to spoon with my honey, I'll croon loves too. Okay, so the second section, starting from when you go step, step, stomp, you're going to change your cane position and put it under your right arm. And it wants to be high in the front and low in the back. Sometimes you might do this. This time we're doing that. So you're going to do 2 step kicks, step, kick. But because it's a tap dance, I'm going to add a little scuff to the kick. I'm going to knock my heel against the floor, and I'm going to go step, scuff, step, scuff, and my right foot that's free, I'm going to lean back away from my right foot and go step, step, open. And that is the same as a pas de bourrée. You'll see back, side, front. Good. Then I have my weight on my right foot now. I mean, it's basically centered, but I just stepped on my right foot, so I'm going to continue rocking in that direction, and I'm going to bring my cane back in front for 3 back essence, which is basically a jazz pas de bourrée. Step, 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 stop. But in order to make it a soft shoe step, which this is all soft shoe territory, we just add a brush back when you're coming back, when you're stepping behind. Spank your foot on the floor, and it's spank, step, 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 and step, 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 and step, 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 open. Okay, so that whole section from after we've done step, 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 get your cane under your arm, and we go step, scuff, step, scuff, back, back, open, and essence, 2, 3, stop. That section is I want to spoon. 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 2, step, step, stomp. Now step, scuff, and back, back, open, back, essence. Now the next section, you just do the first part. You already know that. We're going to do it again. We continue on repeating full lap, shuffle, step, full lap, shuffle, step, 3, full lap, step, step, and left, 2, step, step, stomp. Then we can go on because you already knew that. This time, I'm going to have a brand new cane position. It goes down to the floor, and we're doing the step scuffs that we did before, but we're going to do 4 so we can get all the way around the cane. We're circling it. So a right scuff, 2, 3, 4. When you scuff to the outside of the cane. You want the cane to be in the center. And kick across with your right foot. The cane does a whole circle, and then it comes back to your shoulder, and then you do the big ending, which is 1 shuffle off to Buffalo, full lap, ball change, and then there are some counts on the end. You're going to brush front, no sound, and stab your toe. Okay, so let's talk through that ending part again. You've repeated the whole shuffle section, going to the right, back to the left, and step, step, stomp, then go around your cane, right, left, right, left, and kick it across, circle it to your shoulder, and we go to the right. 1, flap, ball change, scuff, and toe. And on that last toe, let's grab our hat. So, brush and toe. And that's the whole thing. It's very short, very simple, but just fun to do. Let's try that whole thing with music. 5, 6, 7, 8. Flap, shuffle, hop. Flap, ball change, 2 to the left. Step, step, stomp. Step, scuff, and back, step, back. Essence, 2, 3, and stop. And buffalo again. And to the left. Go around your cane, step, scuff, 2, 3, 4, and kick it around. 1, shuffle off. Kick and pose. Up to full tempo. 5, 6, 7, 8. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you had a good time learning how to shuffle off to buffalo. I hope that you'll join me again next time and we'll learn another tap step for beginners or new tappers. Be sure to like and subscribe, and remember, subscribing is free. It doesn't mean that you're going to buy a subscription. It just means that my videos will show up for you. It helps me out. Also, be sure to like the video and leave a comment below if there's a step that you would like to learn. I hope to see you here again real soon. Have a great week.